Very good welcome to our friends on Facebook. We got an exciting class today on some strategies on how to grow your network marketing business online. And, really a great topic to say the least. And from an outstanding leader and someone I can call a mentor and a friend as well, Mr. Fernie Ceballos, who's just been an amazing sponsor and mentor to Grace and myself over the last number of years. So let me get the recording underway. We'll just give a minute for our friends on Facebook to come on board here, and then we'll get started. In today's lesson, we've got 3 proven ways to grow your network marketing business using the internet. And if that's a new idea or a revolutionary idea or something in your network marketing company that you're told you shouldn't be doing, let's have a reality check today. If it's something you've been thinking about, maybe you've even tried it, let's also use this as a benchmark to see what are you doing today in comparison to the 3 strategies, 3 proven ways that I'll show you. And they are progressive. Now, I think a lot of you who are watching will be doing one of these 3. And if you're not doing the 3rd one, then there's something that you could be doing in addition that would actually significantly change your results. Now, as Fernie writes here, and I've heard him recount it in person on a numerous times, a lot of 6, 7, and 8-figure earners in network marketing are finally starting to publicly concede that internet-based recruiting works. You've seen in 2018 and 2019 now finally people coming out and being successful, even using simple things like social media strategies and different versions of working on Facebook, working on YouTube, working on Instagram, different types of attraction marketing-based strategies. We're going to break it down for you in kind of a simple way, because we're not just talking here about prospecting where you just reach out to people. These are actual marketing strategies. And there's a difference between, a tactic and a strategy. You have the right strategy, your tactics might change, but your strategy, you know where you're going and you know how to get there. It's important that you have the right strategy. Now, what do we mean by internet marketing? Well, internet marketing just means that you're using a method online to brand yourself. And there might be advertising, there might be Facebook pages, there might be video blogging like what I do so much of, there might be email blasts, which I also do significantly. We also have Facebook pages. I'm on LinkedIn and so forth. It's always struck me as strange because when Grace and I got into this online marketing again in 2014, I had been involved in it some earlier, and it always used systems. And it puzzles me, and as Fernie reflects here, it perplexes him that many leaders had the belief that internet recruiting strategies would distract people from being successful in building their business. And I think the honest truth is that it's not the internet recruiting strategies that distract people, it's the internet. It's in particular Facebook and Instagram. People who go on there to use it in theory to market actually get distracted by watching, cat photos and videos and get distracted by everything else. And they forget they're there to do business. Now, you can't approach the people you're going to reach out to. We'll talk about that in a second. You can't approach the people you're going to reach out to as though you're just there to do business. Because these are all relationship platforms and entertainment platforms. But if you get sucked up in somebody else's entertainment, you're not going to do much business, right? So that's the real problem. But unfortunately, instead of just calling out that for what it is, a lot of leaders have said, no, stay away from internet recruiting. That's not going to get you there. And actually today, most top leaders have gone on to build their brands using internet marketing. And that's for sure the case with Grace and myself. Now, there's a specific type of internet marketing that really works, that has been proven now for 10 years to be the single best way. Now, there's different tactics inside of attraction marketing that work. But attraction marketing focuses on building a loyal following and becoming a trusted brand online where people literally will buy what you suggest because they know you, they like you, and they trust you. So internet marketing is a strong and viable way to build a profitable network marketing business, finally getting recognized even in front of us from the front of stages, like Eric Worre's GoPro and other major events. I mean, Grace and I were in May. We just went to um, uh, Elite Marketing Pro's 10th major. Actually, it was their last conference of that nature, but it was their 10th annual conference. And we've seen, and so has Fernie even more so, many people build successful network marketing businesses using the internet. But since most of the industry actually still doesn't subscribe to internet marketing strategies, most leaders say it can't be done and they refer to it as a distraction. So if you're in one of those categories, could talk to us separately, whether there is a way. There probably is a way, but you might stir up some trouble, or you might just find that you become a leader and the leaders around you suddenly say, yeah, actually secretly I've been doing that. I've been doing Facebook paid ads, or I've been doing something and building up in my webpage and my blog or whatever. You'll find that they've been doing something. But let's review this. Fernie says he just recently attended a private gathering of 200 top earners, many of whom you would recognize. I was giving you the names before of some of them. And these are people that built organizations either partially or entirely online using a lot of different strategies. So there's not a single way, but these were recognized for their success, and it's worth taking note of. So what Fernie's going to do here, and I'm going to elaborate on it because I agree with his points. These are the top 3 internet-based recruiting strategies that are being used by top earners that you could emulate today. You might have to find, what fits for you, for your skills, what you've developed, what you're comfortable with. But don't just do what your skill level currently is and what you're currently comfortable with. I encourage you to also grow and learn, develop new skills, and expand your tent, as they say. But the first one, and this is one that's really caught on a lot, it's kind of an entry-level version of things, but it can be super, super advanced also. Social media prospecting. And this is a strategy. Most people are using it as a tactic, but it's actually a strategy. And it will seem a lot familiar to people in network marketing because it's prospecting, but with an online twist. Now, prospecting using social media isn't internet marketing, but it still beats, going to Walmart, handing out business cards and free samples of your product. That's for darn sure. But let's distinguish this from, prospecting on social media because it's the most limited form. But let's use the example of Jason, one of Fernie's customers, clients, who's a 7-figure producer, and he teaches his team what to do after their warm market runs out. So this, if you're not doing at least this elementary level, you need to step up to at least this level. I'm going to show you 2 other levels that will be more advanced. But the first thing you would do is do a Facebook search. You find friends of your friends who live locally to you, at least to start out with. And people, Facebook lets you directly market to the friends of friends, so that's cool. And your message goes straight into their inbox. There is this on Facebook, something called the other box. And if you've never been there before and figured out that there is an other box, then most people don't even know that exists, but you might have a lot of messages in there. You start local also because it eventually would allow you to meet face-to-face. And for most network marketers, that's useful. It does allow you to form a more powerful personal connection. So because you have no prior relationship, it's important to meet. Then you take some time to qualify them. So once you find those friends of friends who are local, then look at their profile. This is the step that most of the people who are spamming me every day don't do. I get these stupid messages, and I hope you don't do it, but if you are, then let me just say what you're doing is also stupid. Sorry. But I get these messages, hi, where do you live and what do you do? Now, that means you have failed to qualify your prospect, because then they're just pitching me and sending me a link. It's just the online version of spamming. So are they smiling at their pictures? Do they have, what kind of interests do they have? Where do they live? What do they do? And then you can start to talk to them a little bit different. Do they have a photo? Are they slightly outgoing and engaging? Because if they're not any of those things, they're not really a prospect for your team. You're prospecting, but you're also qualifying these people. So, if you went to Robert Kiyosaki's profile, you would find out this guy's interested in entrepreneurship and multiple income streams. That would tell you, oh, this guy might be open to multiple income streams and being entrepreneurial with me. If this person is, some other profession and doesn't post online and seems really shy and hasn't posted in the last 3 months, probably not someone on your team. If they're interested in exercise or CrossFit or something like that, they might be interested in health and wellness if that happens to be your business. Then you do a first message, which follows kind of a standard prospecting approach. You come up with a template, but each message should actually talk to them personally. So you can mention, for example, you're a recruiter for a health and wellness company or whatever your niche is, you're expanding in the area, and you ask if they're open to earning extra money. As Jason, this client, says, you throw the ball in the air and you see if they take a swing at it. What you don't want to be doing is posting copy and paste messages with links to sign up for your opportunity. I must get 10 of those a day. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Not only is it not effective, it's considered spam by Facebook and you can get your account shut down. So just don't do it. But you're not giving them any information, not giving any links. You're just trying to get them to what? Express an interest. If they swing back, if they respond, then you can talk a little bit further. But the best thing would be not to talk a lot. It's a standard network marketing training. You then book a face-to-face meeting. You can do it on Zoom, Facebook Messenger, locally, Skype, whatever, or get them on the phone. And you just let them know that the details are better explained in person. Again, classic stuff that you're taught to say. If we would work together, it would be a good opportunity to see if we would like each other. All right. So at this point, your company probably has given you a solid process for you to follow here. You know the script and the drills. You show them the company video, and these people get about a 30% positive response rate. So again, you're not doing at least something like this, a little bit focused, then step up your game to at least do this. And some play it safe. They leave the other 70% that don't answer alone. Now, Jason is a little bit more aggressive. He follows up with a second message 4 or 5 days later if they don't answer. And that message just says, did you get my message and are you interested? Right? So, and that does help. It actually doubled his results. So again, a little follow-up rather than just one-time spam is a good thing. Okay? So probably you don't do a third message because that's you've already beaten the horse and the horse hasn't responded to being beaten. So let the horse alone. Now that's the tip of the iceberg. Now here's strategy number 2, and this one is a better strategy in terms of being more advanced. So it's pretty simple, and depending on your personality, may or may not be great for you. But what you do is post your results on social media. So that's called setting the mousetrap, right? Now, I see one gal that actually does this a lot with her health and wellness company, and she's looking fit and buff, sometimes holding up her product and describing things. To me, it's a little kind of out there, and I'm not on Facebook to post product results. I'm there to hang out with my friends, but it does work for some people. And then you invite people to express an interest via comments or private message, and that's the Mousetrap Method. I know one guy that also is successful at this, and he just will always say, comment below or private message me. And you have a call to action to message you if you want more information. I don't like this one in particular, but some people who don't mind alienating their original friends and family to use Facebook as a business and have a following, they can do this. Again, I'm not such a big fan, but I know it works for people. And I do this actually more from business pages. So I have personal pages and business pages on Facebook. I'll do this from my business pages. I won't do it from my personal page, and that's just me. You can decide what you want to do. But then there's the opportunity angle, and this would involve, this is more lifestyle, and this one I do get, and I'll do a little bit of this also, a little bit on my personal page and a lot on our business pages. Pictures and announcement about your success story. What is your rags to riches? You know, before I was this and now I am this. So, you know, people use this strategy actually with great success. You can run into compliance or even legal problems if a lot of people in your company are doing this and you are posting links. So Facebook can end up shutting down your company if you do that too much. You know, then there's that's leading with the opportunity. That one's more dangerous. Leading with the product on Facebook, the Mousetrap approach can be very powerful that way. It's usually a little bit more friend safe and company safe, especially if the results you have to do are from personal study or a customer case study. Just be careful again if it's health related. You know, you can't make outlandish claims, that kind of thing. But it will help you generate more customers, and a few of those customers might express an interest in the business. That works really well in kind of the weight loss area, which seems to work amazingly well. But it can also work with other products. There's a something that you can clearly show from product use, like travel. You know, I have friends who are in the travel business, and they, you know, you should be here signs. You guys know who I'm talking about. But anyway, you can see that post pictures doing something that would not have been possible without you taking certain supplements or, you know, whatever that is. But let's get on to attraction number 3, because, you know, the second one, once someone shows an interest, use whatever follow-up process you've been taught for closing people. And then, you know, if that kind of being really out there isn't for you, then use attraction marketing strategy number 3. And this is by far what Grace and I have been doing since 2016 with enormous success. And Fernie's been doing for the past 9 years, really successful. And that's called attraction marketing. So this, and we've reached a tipping point where people are really starting to get this. And, you know, different people have shared, it's a method that we've been teaching in Elite Marketing Pro for over 10 years. And it's taught in our attraction marketing formula. It's a free resource that I'm going to give to you here. Other people, you know, amongst leaders, you hear them doing variations of this. And, you know, what people didn't do is, you know, message strangers, you know, using a template like strategy number 1. They didn't fill up their friends' news feeds with promotions for an opportunity or a product like strategy number 2. What they did do, and this is powerful, is they created a truly passive way of making sure that they woke up every morning with an inbox full of notifications, letting them know that there are people, you know, 10, 20, 30, 50, even hundreds of new prospects. Imagine that, interested in learning more about their opportunity, their product, or being mentored by them. Or they would have notifications of new customers waiting to get their product and excited about what happens with them, and notifications of new distributors ready to get signed up, or possibly even signed up while you sleep. That happens to us pretty regularly, waiting for it to be led on their new exciting venture. So every other type of business in the world is now using proven network marketing strategies with passive online marketing and advertising methods that can be scaled up. In other words, you start, you build them, and then you build them up. In addition to the traditional prospecting or referral-based methods that we talked about before. Now, why wouldn't your network marketing business do that? Well, it should if it's a real business. So if you want to learn a bulletproof strategy that's proven to build a real business online, then click to the bottom of this blog that I'm going to give to you, and read the attraction marketing formula, get a copy of yourself, and start building your business on autopilot like this. Fernie is the author of the attraction marketing formula, by the way. It's a no BS roadmap. He shows you exactly what you need to do to follow the attraction marketing strategies he's used to build his own 7-figure business, and what Grace and I have used to soon have a 7-figure business, I believe, but multiple 6-figure business now for 4 years. And these are strategies that you'll need if you want to build a real network marketing business online. Let's face it, the home meetings, the hotel meetings, recruiting in the mall, cold calling, these things just do not work in the digital age. And spamming people on Facebook, sending links to people you don't know also never worked and doesn't work now. So doing it the old way would just burn you out. You're going to blame other people. You're going to blame the company. You're going to blame Facebook. You're going to blame something else. And all you're going to be ending up doing is getting rejected. You're tired of being rejected from people that should be promising prospects. If you properly qualified them, identified them, then it's time to change, because doing it the old way can destroy your relationships that you have with your friends and your family as you try to pressure them to join your deal, sign up for your deal. We've all been there, done that in one way or another. And, after too many rejections and too many weird comments from the family, and it's bad enough they think you're in some sort of pyramid deal, but if you're trying to get them into your pyramid deal and pressure them, then it's not good. Read the attraction marketing formula, and rather than approaching strangers off the street or strangers off the internet who already have their defenses up, you can recruit a real pool of followers who are already passively attracted to you and to your opportunities, because your opportunities should be solving problems and you should feel passionate about those solutions. So you can make the same choice that Fernie made, that Grace and I made, that thousands of other successful people online have done, which is to abandon those dying old strategies in network marketing in favor of building your business online using attraction marketing. So go to the bottom of this page. You can see this link here. Finally, kick rejection to the curb and explode your network marketing business. Create a never-ending stream of red-hot prospects ready to join your business today. Grab it now. It's free. So get it directly from the author here, Fernie Ceballos. Great guy over in LA. Actually going to go over and see him in a couple of weeks. By the way, it's the same link is up here on the top of this link. So again, to our friends on Facebook, thanks for watching today. Trust this has been a useful review, some good strategies here. And attraction marketing is powerful. Again, social media prospecting, if you're not doing it, let's recap the step of your game to do that. The Mousetrap, if you're bold enough that you want to risk alienating friends and family, but can create successful mousetraps so you don't care about the friends and family, you got other ways to talk to them and you don't mind them seeing you in your entrepreneurial mode all the time, trying to talk to people and, turning your Facebook page into a business rather than what it was originally intended to be. And if you can get away with it from a compliance standpoint and other things in your business. If not, go directly to GO, which is the professional way, attraction marketing formula, using attraction marketing skills. All right, to our friends on Facebook, want to say thanks very much. We'll stop the live stream. You have the link already there. Take good care. We'll talk to you later.